What's going on, guys? This is Real, and this is another recording in Let's Grow Together. So we're going to learn fundamental analysis together by taking a look at a fundamental analysis PDF that will be provided in the link below. So you can do your own due diligence by searching, making a Google search of fundamental analysis and finding the PDF. But like I said, I'll provide it in the link description below. So let's grow together and get into it. Alright, so in this video, we're going to utilize techniques such as writing things down. We're going to activate the nervous system and focus on what we're actually going to read so we can retain the information quicker, so we don't have to keep referring back to the PDF and reading it time and time again. So with that being said, I am going to open my Remarkable and take notes. So the topic is fundamental analysis, and we're also going to move this to the side and make a slideshow. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into the overview of fundamental analysis. So the introduction to fundamental analysis. Now, during this video, you may see me actually paraphrasing some paragraphs instead of reading out each sentence. So I provided the link for you in the description. Also, I showed you the link during the introduction of this video. So if you want to refer to the PDF and read each sentence yourself, thumbs up. So I'm just gonna sometimes summarize what the author is saying, kind of skimming through just for the sake of time. So let's get in. All right, introduction to fundamental analysis. The overview. Fundamental analysis is a holistic approach to study a business. So now we're combining technical analysis with the strategy of using fundamental analysis to become this holistic, or taking this holistic approach to studying stocks. So whether you want to be a technical trader, a day trader, using a technical approach, or more of an investor for the long term, you're going to utilize some of these strategies. So here are some charts that are being shown for some companies. And so can you be a fundamental analysis? Yes. What you're going to understand from this video is how to understand financial statements with respect to the industry the company is going to operate in. So you're going to do basic math to find out things like net profit. Is the company profitable? Its earnings per share. So you're going to use division when you do that earnings per share. Net profit, you're going to use subtraction because you're going to subtract something from something to find the net profit. And you're happy with technical analysis, so why bother about fundamental analysis? And again, you just want this holistic approach. Technical analysis is going to tell you when to buy. Fundamental analysis is going to tell you what to buy. So you're going to use some tools for fundamental analysis. You're going to use annual reports of the company, industry-related data. So you would need industry data to see how the company under consideration is performing with respect to the industry. So if you're analyzing a shipping company, you want to see how that company in that industry compares to other companies in that industry. So basic data is available for free using websites like Yahoo Finance, and it's usually published in the industry's associated website. So you can actually go to the shipping company's website if you are analyzing a shipping company. So another tool Another tool for financial analysis is access to news. So you want to see articles, what's the latest developments happening both in that industry and the company we're interested in. So Bloomberg, and so another tool is Excel or Google Spreadsheets. So Google Spreadsheets is free. Microsoft products may not be free. Sometimes if you're a student at a university, you can get these products for free for a limited time while you are invested with a university. So spreadsheets can be extremely helpful in fundamental calculations because a lot of times you don't have to do the basic arithmetic. You can use formulas to add up some things and to find means, the average, and to find a standard deviation for volatility purposes. So with these four tools, one can develop fundamental analysis that can rival institution research. So you can conduct due diligence yourself and at an institutional level. So the key takeaways from this chapter is fundamental analysis is used to make long-term investments. So investors typically utilize fundamental analysis to prove to themselves and other colleagues that, hey, this company A is better than company B with respect to that industry because of certain conditions found on an investment financial statement or balance sheet or their free cash flow. So second takeaway from this chapter, investors in a company with good fundamentals creates wealth. So a company knows how to make money with its money. That's actually a good sign. Does it have 4 quarters of top revenue growth? That's an excellent sign. So third takeaway from this chapter, using fundamental analysis, one can separate out an investment grade company from a junk company. So two companies in a certain industry is one company will be found better than the other company because of its financial situation found when conducting fundamental analysis. And so the fourth key takeaway is all investment grade companies exhibit few common traits. Likewise, all junk companies exhibit common traits. So few opportunities, four 4 quarters of top line revenue growth. Every company will not present that found in their financial statement. Free cash flow, every company will not disclose that information, will not have that at their disposal in their cash flow. So the fifth key takeaway from this chapter, few or fundamental analysis helps the analysis or the analysts identify these traits. So we're depending on fundamental analysis to point out good companies from junk companies. So sixth key takeaway, both technical analysis and fundamental analysis, so being a discretionary trader, should coexist as part of your market strategy. So with a bit of common sense, basic mathematics, and a bit of business sense, that's all that is needed to become a fundamental analyst. Eighth key takeaway from this chapter, core satellite approach to capital allocation is prudent market strategy. So when we go to take notes, we're actually going to write this down so that we can incorporate that, because it's good to learn the jargon, while learning about fundamental analysis. The ninth key takeaway from this chapter, the tools required for fundamental analysis are generally very basic. Most of these tools are available for free, if not all. We summarized the first chapter. So what we're going to do now is take notes. So topic, fundamental analysis. Overview is, utilizing free tools found on Yahoo Finance or Yahoo Finances, investing.com, Investopedia.com, etc. So we're utilizing free tools to determine a company's financial position before investing. All right, investing down here. Before investing, comma, to make certain that we buy good companies with good financial health. Utilizing free tools to determine good companies with good financial health. Keywords / jargon. A holistic approach to the capital allocation is prudent. I like that word, prudent. Market strategy. So a holistic approach to capital allocation. You want to allocate a certain amount of capital of yours as your investment capital. So your initial investment before you invest in a company will be met with a holistic approach where you are combining technical analysis and fundamental analysis to become a discretionary trader, and that is wise. Well said. This has been another video, guys, where we grow together, because change does not happen overnight. We take calculated steps moving in the direction we want to go, and one day before we know it, we grow into becoming the people we see ourselves being today. Only we will be better. So until next time, guys, keep up the good work.